Alright, hi everyone, and so here this is the final tutorial. Now this is not the be all and end all of all things SketchUp, but I do want to show you one more tool that's going to be really helpful for you. So let's get rid of this. We'll bring our windows back by going over here to display and just choosing unhide all. And so now we're going to create an area here as a deck area, right? And so obviously there's no doors or anything, but we'll just make do. So let's see, we're just going to draw in here a deck area, let's say there, going to come out this way. Again, I can just type in the length that I want. That looks like it should be 2.3 meters or 2300 millimeters. I'm going to come out here, I don't know, let's make that 3600. And back this way. Now that's the area there. So now this is a cunning little trick. You can get your you can get SketchUp to snap to points, and then there, so like that, for example. Right now, you'll notice that this is really narrow. Let's measure it. That's only 845 mils. That's probably a bit narrow. So let's just move this over a bit. So we can just click there. I've been using the move tool, and so now I can just move it. Now obviously I could move it wherever I want. I want to constrain it to this green direction, so I hit the left arrow key, and maybe there's good, right? Again, we can measure it again. You can make this super accurate if you want to, but we're not going to be too worried about this. This is what? Yeah, 1.3 meters. Let's say that that's enough, right? So now, so we've created this area here. I'm getting some significant glitching here, or some significant lagging here, but we'll just persevere. Let's make that into a group. Oh no, so we'll triple click on it and then go make that into a group. So that's the floor, let's say, of our balcony, and now we're going to create some railings there, right? So now how do we do that? Well, I'm going to first of all create some circles. I'll just draw a line here. So the height of our railing should be, let's make it 1000 millimeters there, and then to create the rest of it, so I'm going to just make it really simple, just make some circles, right? Let's see, the radius, let's make the radius 20 for that part, and then down here let's make the radius for this one 10, and then let's make a few copies of that actually. So let's say we'll select this, delete it. So let's take that circle, so we can select it and then move it down, but we want to move a copy, so we're going to hit Control. We're going to move a copy of it down, let's say 80 mils, and then we're going to do that, let's say 5 times. So by typing in X5, now I've got 5 of those. Actually, I want more than that. I'll go X. We had 5, so let's go X8. See, yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah, good. So now let's delete some things. Don't want that, don't want this, or this, or that, or just going to get rid of all the things I don't want. You might want to fast forward through this bit. This is a bit tedious. I'm realizing I should have gotten rid of, whoops. Should have gotten rid of that line first rather than creating all my circles over the top of it. There we go. Right, so now I've got all those. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a box around those. Doesn't matter what size this box is, so long as it completely contains all of those circles. Right, so now what I'm going to do is with this circle, with this here, what we're going to do is we're going to use what's called the FollowMe tool. This is the FollowMe tool over here. You can see this is what it looks like, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to select a pathway. So in particular, I want this pathway here. So I want, I'm going to actually recreate the path. So I want from here to there, to here, to here, to here. And so you can see that it's a kind of separate entity. Let's see if we can select these. By the way, this is a bit of an advanced move. So if you're like, okay, I'm completely lost here, that's totally fine. You can make all the things that you need to make for your apartment without these. So I'm just going to move this up. I'm going to move a copy of it up. Oops, sorry, no. That was really not helpful. Move tool. Start moving this up. I'm going to move a copy of it up by hitting the control key. And I want to move it directly up. So now exactly where this is doesn't really matter. Let's see. Let's move it to, I don't know, there. Right, so now with this pathway selected, I'm going to choose Follow Me, and then I'm going to select this surface. And it does this. So what's happening here is this is following the path. So the surface is following the path all the way around. Now you might say, well, wait a minute, what am I actually gaining out of this? It's just a block. I already know how to make walls. But if we delete these, you can see that it reveals this way more complex bit of geometry. We can now delete this as well, actually. Let's see. Here, get rid of that. You can see that there is our railings. All right, we're going to finish our tutorial there. You can imagine that you can also create the supports for this railing by using the same method that we used over here. All right, so that is the end of the tutorial series. We're going to, I think this should be enough to get you started. I'll probably make a few extra tutorials to show you how to do a few more other tricky things. Yeah, that's about it for today, for this tutorial series. Hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully your modeling goes well. All right, thanks very much everyone, and goodbye.